Well, in today's reading, we see what I think is to be the major event of the Old Testament. Today, we see the destruction of Jerusalem. Now, the earliest mention that I could find of the impending exile was back in Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 33. And that's listed there in the list of blessings of cursings if they did not blessings if they did keep the covenant, cursings if they did not keep the covenant. And God has been calling his people to turn to him and warning them of this impending doom. In fact, the majority of our reading, this is what this has been about. And so we've seen this theme through much of our reading. And so let me read to you today, Jeremiah chapter 40, verse 1 through 3. This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord after Nebuzaradan, captain of the guards, released him at Ramah. When he found him, he was bound in chains with all the exiles of Jerusalem and Judah who were being exiled in Babylon. The captain of the guards took Jeremiah and said to him, "The Lord your God decreed this disaster on this place, and the Lord has fulfilled it. He has done just what he decreed, because you people have sinned against the Lord and have not obeyed him. This thing has happened." You know, that's an amazing testimony there. Here we see Nebuzaradan, the captain of Nebuchadnezzar's guard, of pagan Babylon, that the pagan Babylonians knew that this was from God, and the Jews should have known that this was from God, but they continually rejected his word and denied it. You know, God has been telling them repeatedly for centuries that if they did not turn and keep his word, this was going to happen. And so this should have been no surprise. You know, and it makes me think of our own day and time. There is a time that is coming when Jesus Christ is going to return, and it is going to catch a bunch of people by surprise. And honestly, we have no excuse to be surprised. We have his word. We've got to preach his word. We've got to live by his word, share his word, so that when Jesus Christ returns, we're expecting it. In fact, I want to encourage you as Christians, that's what we need to be doing today. Living for him and looking up, because at any moment he could return. Accept him and accept his word and live by his word.